FragPunk is a new free-to-play hero shooter from Bad Guitar Studio, which is a subsidiary company under Thunderfire Studio that developed the open world mobile title Project Mugen, which is also a subsidiary under NetEase Games, which had a hand in developing games like Naraka Blade Point, Marvel Rivals, and everyone's favorite grooming pit, Minecraft. FragPunk falls under the tactical FPS subgenre of hero shooters, meaning you should expect the game to play like Valorant or CSGO. So, what makes FragPunk different? It includes perk cards which can shift the tide of each round that all players have to pitch in a certain amount of points to obtain. For me personally, I feel like the competitive aspect of this game will suffer due to the RNG of the cards, but I'll shut my whole ass up and keep going. Some cards provide lifesteal, explosive ammo, damage buffs for different reasons, and plenty more. During the rounds, you choose your hero, select and customize your weapon loadouts, but the thing that sets it apart from the others is that the weapons are only available for one death, except when you receive a card that provides extra uses. The weapon handling and movement takes on more of a casual approach by not penalizing your aim too much for strafing and using bunny hops, which I abused, and I feel like it needs a bit of a nerf. TTK is pretty fast. To me, it's a second to 1.5 seconds longer than Valorant. Depending on the weapon and cards the enemy was using, I sometimes was able to duck back into cover and disengage. When it came to the character abilities, none felt overwhelming or annoying to the point where someone needed a nerf. Maybe Zephyr, her invisibility is really a blink and you'll miss it type thing. It's been a couple of times where I'm fighting as her, pop the cloak mid shootout, and the enemy will lose track of me until I play too much trying to get a backstab off. Graphics, let's touch on them. So this game takes on a hyper stylistic comic feeling, but placed over cyberpunk characters. Weapons look a little more realistic, with some of the best looking and least cluttered reticles I've seen in the FPS title so far. We got access to 3 game modes during the alpha test: Shard Clash, the tactical game mode, aka Valorant mode, where the cards are implemented. Each game goes up to 7 rounds, 3 attack rounds, 3 defense rounds, and for the tiebreaker, each person on the team gets their chance to go through the gauntlet. Each person chooses their start position 1 through 5. Then you have to 1v1 everyone on the opposite team until your death. Then the next player on the team takes over. Or you can just obliterate the team yourself and prove why yours is built different. Classic Team Deathmatch. This is the mode I've been having the most fun playing. Simple, chaotic, fun. Lastly, Scrimmage, which is free for all, no winners or losers. You just jump in and rack up kills to aim train or just to play around and test characters. Closest comparison I can make is the Overwatch custom game mode. So let's do a little pivot right now. We need to fix that fucking user interface. This shit is extremely confusing on first impressions. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I am so confused. They just throwing shit in my face. I don't know what's going on here. Sensory overload. Nigga, this shit fucking me up. The way I will go about fixing it is place everything into one side of the screen, left or right, and place a background behind it. And that's FragPunk in a nutshell. I like it, but the RNG factor on the competitive mode makes me believe it'll be hard for this game to keep new players' attention. It has something going for it, but I feel like the complicated card mechanic and the fact that someone on a higher level will have access to more of the stronger cards will turn off players that are looking into this game in the future. This is one of those games where you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. Since it's gonna be free to play, I would tell you to give it a shot. Gunplay was decent. Maps are a bit smaller than Val, so the matches are damn near in and out. If you do get access to the FragPunk Alpha, please let me know what you think in the comments below before you leave. Make sure that you go ahead and check out the worst game I experienced from the Steam Next Fest, or watch me suffer while playing the note tree of the last song. I just want to thank you for fucking with me. My name is DubloH, and I am out. Hey.
Hold on, baby, hit the pause, gone, do you dance on it? Bust it down, baby, let me see, spread them legs, let me see what you got. Do your job, I got a check for you. Throw a couple bands, put in work, I got some more for you. Slow it down for me, drop it down, go get wild for me, smile for me, bend it over, go and touch your toes for me. Pause for me, get the can, baby, do a show for me. All money, if you clean it good, I got a note for you. Hold on.